As I see it, we live in two worlds. The external world, which we can see, touch, photograph and interact with each other in, and the internal world, which is invisible, and is where we react mentally and emotionally. But these two experiences doesn't always correspond, and it is this friction point that interests me. What does invisible things look like? Like micro-macrocosmos and emotions. I'm driven by questions that don't have an answer. Is there a possible involution within us, like there is a lawful evolution in nature? I use my work to understand. I mix mediums because every medium and material has a unique ability that can help us understand something new. I'm Sara Skorgan Teigen, a visual artist from Norway. I'm this seasonal artist, and the season's topic is birth. What is birth? And where does this strong will or force for creation look like? I've been listening to Creation by Hayden and Miland, trying to understand their interpretation of this big topic through drawing while listening, letting the music move my pencil. I carry all my work with me everywhere. All I make fits inside my backpack, and the sketchbook is very central in my daily praxis. The sketchbook has always been used in field work as a tool to study and learn from nature around us. Mine includes the nature we carry within us. It is where my observations from the outside world and the inner experience meets. I love how the sketchbook never demands a final answer or conclusion, but is an investigating medium in itself. I received a set of ultrasound images from the pregnant woman in Concertgebouw-medewerkers. I immediately placed them in my sketchbook, and I kept it with me, close to my body always, planted them in my project like a seed which would slowly grow and evolve, as the babies would inside the pregnant woman, keeping us together in a simultaneous and growing movement. Drawing on top of my negatives is an experiment in making something invisible visible. When I rewatch a photo I have snapped, I don't always recognize what I felt when I was photographing the situation. But when I draw on top of it, I feel like I complete the image with the emotion. I started to think of the ultrasound images are like negatives to a human, not yet developed. They are black and white and photographed through waves, not light. By drawing on top of them, I add a layer of an invisible process that goes on beyond what we can see. When I look at the fetus, it makes me think of a human being in a place in between. We cannot see the baby, yet it's right there inside the mother, in another dimension. Not on Earth, but not in cosmos either. They're in a place in between cosmos and Earth, invisible and visible, life and not life, being and becoming, idea and matter, in between a negative and a positive. We are mortal, but we're also birth-like. Every moment is a new moment. Every death is the birth of another process. It's a circular movement. So we experience birth all the time. I invented a drawing exercise to experience this for myself. I try to catch the birth of a moment by drawing one line at a time and closely observing changes in my mind.